Hey guys, this is Jason from the Alliance Project here. Been a while since I made a video, but recently on July 5th, about 4 or 5 days ago, lost my house in a house fire, and me and my girlfriend and my 2-year-old son lost everything. So trying to find a way to get back into this and use my free time wisely. Maybe try to make a couple bucks to maybe get us some stuff back, and I don't know, just pick up where I left off. Feels like it's the right thing to do while I'm sitting here in a motel room and have some internet access. So uh, went back to the September 23rd thing we were doing and that whole timeline. And let me see if I can move this real quick. But I remember the September 23rd marked a seven-year mark of what was supposed to be what I interpreted as like an asteroid or meteor impact. And when you're trying to decipher Revelations 12, it said 1,260 days, which is 3.5 years roughly. And then it says a time times and a half a time, which we interpreted as 3.5 years as well. So you add them together, that's 7 years. There's a couple other places throughout Revelations that it hints at 2 3.5 year periods. And that ends up being somewhere around October of 2024. And I found out that when I was looking, there's actually really close calls with asteroids in 2024 and again in 2027. This one actually comes so close that it's measured in units from like moon to sun and or from Earth to sun distances, things like that, and it goes really close to it. I'll try to share the graph here. You can pause the video if you need to and see all this stuff here. I'm gonna put this down the bottom. If you guys want to read it on your own, it shows where the impact would be. And the main affected area looks like it landed in China somewhere. They're trying to figure out ways that are under development to actually stop it, stop and deflect. But the impact boundary is right there, it's showing. And yeah, it shows that it actually comes in between that, where they're the Earth impact boundary. And that's the radius miss right there, but in between that line and that line's showing you if it goes past that line, it's actually counted as an Earth impact. It's actually grazing through our atmosphere and things like that. So if it's coming this way, it actually will hit us at that angle. These are actually all PDFs from NASA. And I found a couple other ones. These are showing satellite flybys and things like that. But this is to arrive 224. And I added a couple I shared you, but and this one says Ganymede 1036. Comes near the Earth once every 4 years and 4 months. But on this one, it actually comes really, really close. October 13th, 2024. And that was actually a date that we deciphered, if you watch older videos, to be hinted throughout like occult literature and things like that. Ganymede was from Greek mythology. He was a Trojan prince abducted by Zeus to serve as a cupbearer to the Greek gods. That I'm sure people out there have their own theories and things about that, but just having the Greek mythology come back in, tie back into the Sumerian Roman Greek ways of things, and Zeus being, the name, or the brought back up into it as well. I thought was interesting. I found another one, asteroid collision. It's called 2007 FT3. So 1,100 feet. And it could hit in LA, of all places. If it landed in the water, 70% or more are accounted by the oceans, or by the oceans. Huge asteroid can cause huge tsunamis. They proclaim it as extremely low, but it comes back very close on October 24th, or October 2024, again, the same date. We're looking up again. And I found another one. I hit another one. Let me see here. This one was, just shows the weight and how much it could basically, what, 2 trillion tons of TNT would be the equivalent of it. I'm sure that would not be very good. After this, the small chance of hitting us on October 2nd, 2024. And there's a couple other things, but it says we're about 5 million years overdue for it. This is another interesting thing I found, talking about Nibiru and things like that. Let me see if I can find it. But just thought it was interesting that NASA actually had to come out and...
My name is David Morrison. I'm a NASA space scientist, and I want to talk to you very briefly about Nibiru. I'm doing this because I received a note from a 12-year-old girl recently that said she wondered if the video I made 2 years ago was still valid, that she and her classmates were scared about Nibiru and could...
Daddy.
Hey, hold on, buddy. I'm trying to make the video real quick. Hold on.
Please explain, from a science point of view, why we know Nibiru is not real and is not a danger. You know, the simplest thing to say is just that there is no credible evidence whatever for the existence of Nibiru. There are no pictures, there's no tracking, there's no astronomical observations. In fact, the origin of the name is a little weird. Nibiru was a minor god in the Babylonian pantheon, probably associated with Jupiter. There's no record that they ever thought of it as a planet. Sometimes we talk about planet X, but that's a strange term too, because astronomers say planet X for an object that has not been found, a possible object, like Pluto. When it was being searched for, it was called planet X. Once it was found, it became Pluto. So it really isn't any evidence here to counter, but I can quite specifically say how we know that Nibiru, or planet X, does not exist and does not threaten the Earth. First, if there were a planet headed into the inner solar system that was going to come close to the Earth in December of 2012, it would already be inside the orbit of Mars. It would be bright. It would be easily visible to the naked eye. If it were up there, you could see it. All of us could see it. And the crazy thing is people who say they are observing it but never tell us where to look so we can verify. Well, it doesn't take an astronomer to say that there's no bright object up there that's appeared in the night sky and is headed for Earth. Second, if Nibiru were real and it were a planet with a substantial mass, then it would already be perturbing the orbits of Mars and the Earth. We would see changes in those orbits due to this rogue object coming into the inner solar system.
I just wanted to share that with you. It felt like if they didn't feel it was an issue, then why, bring it up. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to touch base with everybody, let everybody know what was going on. Maybe reach out and see if I could get any help from anybody. I'm gonna try to link a PayPal up here in the description, but I definitely have a Cash App right now that I'm trying to collect funds for me and my kids on. That's my house that actually burnt down. So I figured I'd get on the ball and try to see if I could get some videos rolling, maybe reach out to those of you guys out there that still care. And it's hard to look at. I actually lost my dog. Me and my sons lost everything. And yeah, just a lot to deal with. But I'm going to go ahead and leave some stuff in the description on the video. Reach out. Maybe you guys could send me some links to get some assistance if you guys can't lend any yourself or anything like that. And we'll go from there. But thanks for all your help, guys. And I appreciate everything you guys do. And just comment on the video. Let me know you're still checking into the channel. And I'm actually going to make another video here later this evening once my son goes to bed to make it easier. But yep, I just wanted to try to get back into this whole video making thing. My son's 2 now. He's kind of cooperating with me a little bit on making these videos. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get back into the roll of things. So I appreciate your guys' time, effort, love, and support. And I'll be uploading this shortly, and I'll be uploading another one tonight. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to the discussions, and hope you guys have a good evening or morning or whenever you watch this.